So 100 Jobs for the Future is a project that was commissioned by Ford Australia to Deakin University, and we worked in conjunction with Griffith University, and we were really looking at the future of work.
And the idea was about inspiring young people to think productively about the world of work and their futures.
We interviewed a broad range of experts, someone from eBay, from Google, and the global Ford futurist. And through those interviews, they gave us some ideas about their thoughts of what will happen for work into the future.
Through the research, we really confirmed a lot of what is predicted about the future. That is, there's going to be disruption to jobs, there's going to be a lot of jobs lost to machines, but on the other hand, there are openings for more interesting things for people to do, and that's happening already. Working with machines, particularly we found working between machines and people.
So we often hear about the importance of STEM skills to the future of work. This is science, technology, engineering and maths. But what's really interesting is that we also need artistic and creative capabilities in our future work roles.
Some of the jobs may seem like they're already in existence, but they might have an aspect or an application of digital technologies that just push them a little bit into more of a futuristic style. A great example is the nostalgist. So the nostalgist is someone who will curate memories and information of the past for our aging generations. So you can imagine this is what a biographer does already, but it's the application of the digital technologies that allow it to be a nostalgist.
So you might have a cyborg psychologist. As we use machines, artificial limbs, we could move to artificial parts of our brain in the future to help us live longer, more richly. That will raise questions for people about how they relate to these artificial aspects of themselves. And so psychologists might be called upon to help people come to terms with, well, what is them and what is machine.
Once we had the 100 Jobs of the Future, we really wanted to think about how do we make those jobs accessible, specifically to younger people. So we designed a quiz, a futures quiz. And in this quiz we asked a number of questions that gave us some information about the individual. They could tell us what they were interested in the types of work they liked, the kind of things they wanted to be involved in.
I enjoy reading and thinking about solutions to problems.
I enjoy using my artistic and creative talents.
Next.
I'm good at following procedures accurately.
What are these occupations from most appealing to you at the top to least appealing at the bottom? Do not want to do a mechanic, gardener or hairdresser, one of those ones.
I always like acting, but the thing is I can't remember lines and stuff.
Biologist, engineer, surgeon.
And then they could select some areas of work that they were interested in. And once all of that came together, we could showcase some of the jobs that we had designed, and then they could read into those jobs and see if they were for them.
List of areas of future work.
100-year counselors will help people to have a productive and fulfilling life, particularly at their age.
Community support worker. So it means we'll ensure the well-being of people engaging in communal living.
Genetic coaches will help people understand their genetic profiles and the impact of genes on their health and welfare.
The future of work for everybody is going to be about a lot more change than we've faced so far in our work roles. So it's important that we ready ourselves to keep learning and to keep developing our capabilities. And it really helps, I think, in this endeavour if we're learning and educating ourselves about things that we're curious about or that we're passionate about.
To support careers teachers and people who are working with groups of possibly young people, we've designed some activities that we present as education resources on the website, and these will support the teacher to craft activities and sequences of learning for a whole group of people to engage with the 100 jobs, but more importantly to think about why those jobs might be important to them as they design their future.